Dear all visitors and participants, it is my very pleasure to meet you guys this year in this amazing event. My name is Drozdovskiy. I'm the CEO and the co-founder of the company Vergendo. We're an international company. We're currently based in three cities: Limassol, Cyprus, St. Petersburg, Russia, and Bari, Italy. We specialize in computer vision technologies, and our main product, our main project is the Augmented City project, which I will be happy to present to you today. Augmented City is an augmented reality ecosystem that allows you to capture, enrich with data, and visualize it on location on any device. We're not an R-Core, R-Kit, or CNN solution. We're centered around our own classical computer vision technologies. The technology lets you bring the augmented reality to the global scale. Our platform actually allows you to augment really big scale places like whole cities. We can augment megapolises like New York, Tokyo, London, and so on. So let me tell you how we came with this project and why we chose augmented reality. First of all, we really believe it is the right time to be excited about the AR market. We started off with the smartphones and the 4G networks, which has led the users to experience the adoption of the video content on their smartphones and smart devices. And it has led to the emergence of the popular services like YouTube, which was one of the triggers why smartphones and the 4G network had such a success. And now we have smartphones which support the context-aware software, and we see the quick rise of the 5G network. What the market is really missing is a flagman solution which can bring up and show and demonstrate to the public all the benefits and strengths of the 5G network. And we really believe augmented reality platform can do that for the 5G. This can be even bigger than the YouTube, since you can really immerse all the aspects of the person's life. And this is not just our point of view. A lot of experts support that point of view as well. You have probably seen this graph by Gartner. It shows the life cycle of the new technologies, and you can see where our cloud is and where the 5G is heading. Right now is the perfect time for the first players to emerge and take their stance on the market of AR technologies. But there are technological obstacles which prevent the AR really reaching out to the masses and becoming a mass product. Well, first of all, the AR platform needs to be updated in real time and in accordance with real coordinates. In other words, the accuracy of the shown information needs to be there. Second of all, the solution should be really scalable to the whole world. You need to be able to create and make an actual one-to-one virtual copy of the real world with real coordinates. Thirdly, you should have the ability to have constant access to the accurate positioning for localization and the ability to self-update automatically the data when you're using the application, which will keep the augmented world always updated and true to the real world. And this, when we thought to ourselves, what if our expertise and knowledge in the computer vision technologies can actually solve those obstacles, so the AR platform can actually reach the masses. So 3 years ago, we decided to create our own platform, which will take a completely different approach, which will not depend on the currently known solutions. We believe that our technology can be global. So let me tell you about the technology we came up with. It consists of 3 simple steps. The first is the reconstruction. And this is when you create the one-to-one virtual replica of the real world. You create the 3D point cloud as seen on the video. All you need to do is take out your smartphone. The only limitation to the smartphones we have is a 2 megapixel camera. You need to have at least that quality. And then you simply start recording the video with your app or our app, whatever you want. So it looks like a simple video recording where you walk around the objects of interest with your phone and you point your phone at them and you record them. You can record using circular movement if you want to record the surrounding area, or you simply point your camera at the object of interest and then you will only reconstruct this object. And this is very simple and easy to do. For example, a street of 100 meters in length, it takes only 10 minutes to reconstruct the whole street, and you only need to do it once. So once you record it, when people will localize in this cloud, they will update it automatically. We automatically perform the stitching of different overlapping 3D point clouds, even shot by different users with different devices. A custom algorithm performs the detection of overlaps during the mapping and reconstruction stage when the new series of images is uploaded to the server. Then another algorithm performs the stitching, matching the scale and orientation of the new 3D point cloud with the already existing ones. Then the information about the virtual object is transferred as well, so the AR objects are inside the global AR cloud. So this also means once we have one or more AR cloud aligned with the real world coordinates, all the other clouds will inherit this transformation and will automatically get the real world coordinates as well. The next part is the adding of the virtual object to the virtual replica you created. This can be done remotely via desktop editor using the points in your point cloud, or it can be done in real time at the actual location of your interest. You pick the exact placement of your metadata, be that sticker, which is a sort of a summary of an object, a picture, a video, or a 3D object. This metadata will stay in exact that place where you have put it, and it can be viewed by all the other users connected to our cloud. The third and final step is the localization of your device in the point cloud you have created and the display of the metadata for all the other users connected to our cloud. Due to our precise localization, we can view metadata as far as 300 meters away. We use several custom algorithms to minimize the influence of the different transient event like partial occlusion, small to medium changes in illumination, weather conditions, which gives us a very robust localization quality. Theoretically, our solution can support even if only 10 to 15% reliable features have been left of the image to localize properly. To localize very precisely, we need that these features should be placed in the frame uniformly. Thus, in reality, it means that if the scene has n objects with good features or significant objects, we could localize in the scene even when it has got those 70% of significant objects changed. But to get an acceptable accuracy, the left objects shouldn't be concentrated at the one part of the frame. So in the mean, we support up to 60% changes in the scene that should leave at least a third of the significant objects. So again, there are three simple steps to augment any place in the world. First is you record the place or an object of your interest. Second, you add any object to that place, to exactly that place where you want it to stay. And third, you localize, or any other person connected to our cloud localizes it and views that information, or views the information that has been placed by other people. Let us go over the main strength of our solution. First of all, we're a standalone solution which is centered around the computer vision technologies. Because of that, we don't actually require the sensors of your phone. We don't require the GPS, the IMU, or the compass of your device. We can easily work indoors or areas where the GPS signal is weak and gives big error. Secondly, this is very simple to use, so anyone in the world with their smartphone can actually do that. So this is really perfect for crowdsourcing. And thirdly, as I have already mentioned, we create a global cloud. We perform automatic stitching, and we also update the data. Once we have the mapping, so once we have the AR cloud, we use it for localization. During the localization request, we receive the image of the place to localize. We can automatically analyze this new image and rebuild the stored 3D point cloud with the account to the changes found in this new image. Next is the privacy issue. We don't actually have to upload the photos you have taken to the server. We can simply extract features and points from your recording and then send them to the server. So we're a very affordable solution because all you need is your smartphone to reconstruct places. Our solution is also very robust, and I will go into more detail about the robustness of our solution. For example, you can localize even if the angles are very sharp, so like 10 degrees you're to the object, and you can still localize and view the metadata. We're very stable with the lighting conditions, so we work during the day and we work during the night as well. We support any weather conditions, so you can localize even if it, and you can reconstruct even if it rains, snows, and so on. We can localize at very big distances, so you can localize and see objects from as far as 300 meters away. And also we support changes and occlusion to the scene. So even if 70% of your view is closed, you can still localize, or if the 70% of the scenery has changed, you can still localize and understand that this is the place you have reconstructed previously. And of course, there is a huge potential with this platform in all sorts of industries. We will go quickly through these industries. First of all is the gaming and esport industry. So if we take the Pokemon Go game as an example, with that platform you can play it with the whole city with amazing precision, with the monsters staying not somewhere random based on a GPS signal, but on a certain places, which will give the game a more realistic feel to it. Due to the stitching and automatic updates, the games will always stay as close to reality as possible, making the games more immersive for the users. Next is the OEMs and the hardware. You can use our platform to give devices and equipment computer vision. For example, one of our clients wanted to know the exact position of the cameras around the city. He wanted to know where exactly the cameras were looking at, and our localization technology solved that problem. So actually we can give any sort of mechanism and robots computer vision and navigation. And of course, this can be used for navigation purposes. The point cloud that you create with our technologies can then be used for automated fleets or vehicles. The advantages that come with this is that, first of all, the cloud will be constantly updated, not only for the automated vehicles, but it can be used for other purposes as well. Secondly, it can be used even when vehicles go into the areas where there is no GPS signal or GPS error. Thirdly, this will not be costly to implement for the automated vehicle manufacturers, since this only requires the camera and it is easy to implement and combine with other technologies. The real estate, this can be a new way to connect realtors to the potential buyers you can feel at home before you actually set foot in the house or apartment of your interest. You know, people tend to look at the neighborhood when they decide when they want a new home to stay in. So imagine you're walking around some area of the city, you love the neighborhood and you want to know if there is anything for rent or sale in the nearby area. You point your device to the building and you can see what view you will get from your potential new residence when you wake up in the morning, while also experiencing the surrounding area where you will be walking every day. You can also experience projects which have not been completed yet. How will a new house look? You can show your buyers or investors how will things look on the spot before actually building something. Tourism and travel. You love travel and adventure, but there are language barriers and anxiety to get lost while traveling alone. With our platform, you will have the information in your own language 24/7. You can travel anywhere, you can walk around any site or city of interest in the world. You simply point your phone at the object of interest and you will view the metadata in your own language. So you want to know more about the restaurant you're about to go in, you point your phone. You want to learn more about the historical site you're seeing, you point your phone and you will see that information. Also, the navigation in the unknown areas, you simply take out your phone and it will lead you straight to the entrance door. So this can really be a nice addition to the travel agencies or big travel companies like TripAdvisor or Booking, since you only need your phone for reconstruction, so any owner of the restaurant can in few minutes reconstruct their own restaurant, bar or whatever. This can then be viewed by other people on their smart devices, so it will give pedestrians and tourists around the world the ability to enhance their experience and give them the confidence to explore and experience more. So yeah, it can be used to enrich the experience of the people, especially in this area. It can become insufficient and boring to go to similar and familiar places, especially for the new generations who are more excited by the information in their handies than that in the real world. By augmenting the reality, you can give users new experience even in familiar places. You can broaden people knowledge about the culture and history of your city. You can keep customers longer in your art gallery, exhibitions, science center, or amusement parks. As of now, we have completely augmented the whole city of Bari in Italy. You can walk anywhere in that city and experience the augmented reality by pointing your phone at any building in the city during the day or during the night. You're welcome to download and actually test it for yourself. We are currently in the process of augmenting two other cities, Amsterdam and St. Petersburg, and we hope to have 6 cities augmented by the end of this year or as late as the beginning of next year. Our SDK, any R content developer can create their own app or software and give the users a true immersive experience. Concentrate on the content and leave the infrastructure for us to take care of. Put street art on the walls of the building to promote your exhibition. Leave hidden coupons around the city to promote your store. Create an augmented city tour guide which will help people around the city to walk around and experience your city. We have our own apps and SDKs which are ready for implementation on your smart glasses or on your handies, but with the emergence of the 5G, on one hand we can broaden the experience even further of our users, and on the other we can help to promote the 5G technology to the masses. Really believe that very soon the AR will be part of our daily lives. With 5G, it will be possible to have real-time reconstruction, to neglect the upload times and bring the high quality graphics right from the server without using up your phone's battery life. Now to our team, we have a very experienced team in the field of computer vision with more than 10 years of experience in the computer vision and more than 5 years experience in the 3D reconstruction field. Right now, our team consists of more than 35 engineers, mainly mid or senior level experts with 4 PhDs. We also have a very experienced administrative unit. We have 4 co-founders and owners of the company who are IT experts and experienced entrepreneurs, which gives us a perfect balance for growth and development of the company. Thank you for your time and attention. Please visit our website. And if you have any further questions or if you want to test our technology yourself, please contact us and we will send it to you straight away. And now it is time for the questions. Please.
Interesting
Good evening.
presentation.
Yeah, good night. I think we're in the same time zone as Finland.
Yeah, probably we are. So very interesting presentation. Thank you. So there were questions about the app. Is it available on iOS and Android, or how does it work?
Yeah, it will. It works both on iOS and Android. So as of today, it is undergoing the review process on App Store. So hope to finish.
So it's not available yet. And
it's still reviewed by Apple.
Yeah. Then there is a question. What's your business model? Will you be making the augmented cities? Can we license your SDK to make augmented city apps, or how do you move forward? So do you make the augmentation yourself, or do you provide SDK for other developers?
Actually, we have SDKs that we can provide to other developers. So it's free of charge for them if they map their cities by themselves. But also we make money just from providing the Air Cloud itself, allowing for businesses to place some augmented reality objects like advertisement, like additional information about their businesses to attract more people there. So it's a mix.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you. There's probably some more questions in the chat box around the live stream, and please answer those there. Now, I want to thank you, Alexander, and your team. Great job, a great product, and great presentation. So thank you. Now we have to move forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So